Hello, Pisces. Ooh, let's move this out of the way. Cords. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. We're going to get into another reading for you guys to see what the messages are. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Thank you very much. Just very, very, very much for just being loving people. Don't ever let the world or life change you, okay? But let's see for Pisces. Anything you need to know is below in the description box. Please be sure to subscribe to all my channels. Just click the links. It'll take you there. I just heard a song, I'll take you there or I'll be there. They're two separate songs. I know I'll be there. I'll be there. But there's another one, I'll take you there. Isn't it I'll take you there? Something about I'll take you there. What is that? Hold on. I just heard I'll be there and I'll take you there. So I'll take you there. I'll be there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're catching a ride with somebody. I'll take you there. Oh yeah, I know a place. Hey, ain't nobody crying. Okay. Ain't nobody worrying. Ain't no smiling faces. That's weird. Lying to the races. Help me, come on, come on. Somebody help me now. I'll take you there. Help me, y'all. I'll take you there. Help me now. I'll take you there. Oh, mercy. Oh, let me take you there. Oh, let me take you there. Play it, baby. Play your piano now. All right. Do it. Come on now. Play on it. Make daddy now. What the fuck? Daddy. What is this song? But I remember I'll take you there. What is that? Are you kidding me? These lyrics. I can't even say this. This is so sexual. They said, and suck it so. Stop it. Oh, this is weird. And then it's a genre traditional gospel. That can't be gospel talking about and suck it so. Now, that's some nonsense. What about I'll be there? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, wait, that's a different song. Wait, what did I just sing? Now, Jackson 5 got... okay. Yeah, I'm thinking about four tops. Okay. Wait, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm thinking about the Four Top song. Hold on. No. I'm going to just play it for a second. Because I'm trying to figure out what this is. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I'll be there. But then there's another one. I'll be there. Michael Jackson. Don't you know, baby, yeah, I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Yeah. Now Mariah Carey got one too. What? Is she singing Michael Jackson's song? Yeah, probably. Yes. Okay, and then Michael Jackson's song. Now the lyrics to the Four Tops I'll Be There song is different. Now, if you feel that you can't go on because all of your hope is gone, all your hope is gone, and your life is filled with so much confusion until happiness is just an illusion. I remember this. My mom used to play this. And your world around is crumbling down, darling. Come on, reach out for me. Reach out for me. Ha! I'll be there with a love that will shelter you. I'll be there with a love that will see you through. When you feel lost and about to give up because your best just ain't good enough and you feel the world has grown cold and you're drifting out all on your own and you need a hand to hold, darling, come on, girl, reach out to me, reach out for me. I'll be there to comfort you. I'll be there to cherish and care for you. Okay. And then Michael Jackson, I'll be there. Well, the Jackson 5. That one is you and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there. And oh, I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Togetherness, girl, is all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there to protect you with unselfish love and respects you. Just call my name and I'll be there. Okay? I don't know. The I'll Take You There one threw me off though, talking about gospel song. This junk say traditional gospel. And they talking about suck it. And suck it so alright. Oh, get up out of here. It don't sound like gospel to me. It kind of feels like something this okay, so let's talk about it, Pisces. It kind of feels like something disguised as positive is actually evil, or something disguised as being positive or good is actually evil. Somebody disguised as being positive or good is actually evil. And they're saying, oh, I take you there. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody worried. But then you gonna say ain't no smiling faces. So is this like a what is it called, a dystopia or desired utopia place where nobody has emotions? Is it like hell? Is the devil taking me there? Is the demon taking me there? What's going on? Who's taking me there? And if ain't nobody crying and ain't nobody worried, but there also ain't no smiling faces, that means there's like neutrality. Or what is that book that I read back in the day? What is that book called? I gotta look it up too, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This the goddamn message. Get over it. If you don't like it, have a nice day. No, but I do. I gotta look. What is that book called, y'all? Hold on. I don't know what dystopian means first. Wait. I know what I'm talking about. I can't remember what that book was called. Book about a society that is perfect. The Giver. That's what it's called. Okay. So it's a book about a society that's perfect. That's what that song "I'll Take You There" remind me of. It's a book called The Giver. I read this book in elementary school. Like we had to do it for work. But it starts 11-year-old Jonas, a boy living in a future world where there are seemingly no wars or conflict. So y'all might want to look up The Giver. Yeah. Let me see. The Giver. Let's see more. Okay, it popped up on the other one, but I didn't see it because I forgot the name. Yeah, it's by Lois. Is it Lois? I think it's Lois Lowry. I always laugh at Lowry because there was a basketball player named Lowry. And I used to always call him Season Salt. Oh, they banned The Giver. Oh, wow. They banned The Giver? Well, because I was born in the 90s. So it was written during the time I was born. So that's why they didn't ban it yet. The main reason why The Giver was banned or challenged include the violent content related to euthanasia, suicide, and infanticide, and the sexually suggestive content in the novel. I didn't get that though. I mean, I think I did get that when we read it, but at the same time, it gave great context and understanding to the message of the book. That's crazy. What is infanticide? I think it's like unaliving of infants, yeah. Because I think, there was something about the book where it's like what was the book about? Yeah, it was dystopian because that's how they describe it. The Giver is a 1993 American young adult dystopian novel written by Lois Lowry set in a society which at first appears to be utopian. Right, right. But is revealed to be, I guess they're going to say dystopian or something like that. Let me go to the page. Yeah, but is revealed to be dystopian as the story progresses. Exactly. In the novel, the society has taken away pain and strife by converting to sameness, a plan that has also eradicated emotional depth from their lives. In an effort to preserve order, the society also lacks any color, climate, terrain, or any true sense of equality. Yeah, because everything was like gray. It was weird because they were describing everything as gray, and like Jonas, the main character, I feel like he couldn't like see color. Yeah. Or there was no weather or anything. The protagonist of the story, a 12-year-old boy named Jonas, is selected to inherit the position of receiver of memory. Ooh. Get into it, Pisces. Receiver of memory. Yep. The person, it's kind of like Insurgent, Divergent. You know the Divergent movies and stuff like that. It's kind of like Divergent. Um but it was so much more gripping in the book because your own imagination could That's why it's nice to read. But your own imagination could like kind of like imagine what it looked like. But he was given the position of receiver of memory, the person who stores all the memories of the time before sameness. Ooh. Okay, let's get into it. Jonas struggles with concepts of the new emotions and things introduced to him, and whether they are inherently good or evil or in between, and whether it is possible to have one without the other. Yeah, balance, equality, give and take, cause and effect. So he's isolated. They all have assigned roles. There are a few other towns that are similar to this. Okay, but they all have assigned roles. There's a ceremony of 12. He's nervous because the ceremony is coming. And then he gets assigned the position. Yeah, and then when he gets the position, he becomes even more distant from his classmates. The rules Jonas receives further separate him as they allow him no time to play with his friends or require him to keep his training secret. He also has to lie and withhold his feelings from his family. Things generally not allowed in the regimented community. It's a burden that he kind of bears. It becomes clear to him that it's a burden once he begins his training. Everybody in households gets a rule book or the school books. Mm-hmm. So Jonas is going to be called the receiver of memory, but the current receiver who he's taken over for and who's training him tells Jonas to call him the giver. So giver and receiver. Mm. But you know what's funny about that too? I'm just reading y'all. I'm going to tell y'all in a minute. Hold on. Because he's talking about the Council of Elders. He gets a memory of he receives a memory of sliding down a snow-covered hill. And it was very pleasant. He'd never seen weather or a hill because there's no climate, there's no terrain. Everything is just flat, boring, gray. For the memories or even these things have been given up to assure security and conformity. Mm-hmm. He gets shown a rainbow. But then he also has to receive memories of hunger and war. Mm-hmm. So it kind of calls into question. Mm, everybody's not allowed to have this job though, and I think yeah, it's a very heavy burden. Something about Rosemary, she was an apprentice before something bad happened to her cuz she couldn't handle the memories. But it calls into question this whole thing about like, okay, autonomy, freedom, Right? Autonomy, freedom, individuality, authenticity. Is it worth the pain that comes from us being human? Right? And then I was watching this video about like oh my God. You know, the way they break down hell, the word hell, H and then ELL. Like H is the gate of hell and ELL is like L something. I don't know, child. But the little demons that play around, you know, in their little area in hell, they always watch like humans be able to smell coffee being made and brewed and then take the first sip of their hot cup of coffee, or experience brushing your teeth, or experience you know, going to a party for the first time, or like doing enjoyable things that make your like having emotions, because the sameness of the book in The Giver prevents people from kind of like having any of these emotions. It takes away all. It's supposed to be a utopian society, but again, it becomes a dystopian society. I don't remember exactly how like the infanticide comes into the situation. I remember reading it, but it was so many years ago. Okay, but oh yeah, here we go. Okay. So Jonas's father is concerned about an infant at the nurturing center who is failing to thrive and has received special permission to bring him home at night. Oh, the baby's name. Oh shit. The baby's name will be Gabriel. Oh Jesus. That's just for me, y'all. My son's name is Gabriel. If he grows strong enough to be assigned to the family. That's crazy. Did I subconsciously name my son Gabriel because I read this book as a child? What? Okay. Let's move on. Yeah, but then he's assigned to a family. So it's kind of given like Divergent, Insurgent, but then it's also given that show on Hulu, Handmaid's Tale. Maybe we should do a book club, y'all. We should read this book together. Yeah, but if he grows strong enough, he'll be assigned to a family. He has pale eyes like Jonas and the Giver. Jonas grows attached to him, especially when Jonas finds that he can receive memories. If Gabriel, so he's basically clairvoyant or something like that. He's got a gift of like seeing visions and stuff. If Gabriel does not, wait, excuse me. If Gabriel does not increase his in strength, he will be released from the community, in common speech, taken elsewhere. This has happened to an of wait. This has happened. I'm not good at reading. This has happened to an of course air pilot. What? An off course. Oh, this has happened to an off course air pilot, to chronic rule breakers, to elderly people, and to the apprentice Rosemary, who came before Jonas as the receiver from the Giver. Ooh. After Jonas speculates about life in elsewhere, the Giver educates him by showing the boy hidden camera video of Jonas's father doing his job, releasing the smaller of two identical twin newborns. Ooh. Through lethal injection before putting it in a trash chute. Oh yeah, that was crazy. I don't even remember reading it. Ain't that crazy? Oh my God. Since this is for educational purposes, YouTube, thank you. Since identical community members are forbidden. Oh. There is no elsewhere for those not wanted by the community. Those said to have been released have been unalived. Since he now considers his father a, Jonas initially refuses to return home, but the Giver convinces him that without the memories, the people of the community cannot know that what they have been trained to do is wrong. Oh, that's fucking crazy, bro. Okay. Rosemary was unable to endure the... See, that's why my generation is dope as fuck. If you was born from like 85 to like 95, we are literally the last of the Mohicans, bitch. Like, for real. We are the last of the fucking Mohicans. And if you was born specifically from like 88 to 92, we for real the ones, okay? Because when I tell you I read this book in elementary school and we had to have like discussions, like our whole grade level, it wasn't even just one class. Our whole grade level read this book and we had to literally have like discussions about it. And I remember it because a lot of the books that they told us to read, I didn't really enjoy them. But this one was so like on point to me. It just felt like it was something... Because I am a Pisces, right? And not just because I'm a Pisces, because any sign could be in tune to psychic ability and being able to see the future, right? Because I feel like, I feel like because I tapped into a version of this reality in my lifetime, that's why I was so like into this book, that I've never forgotten this book. I just didn't remember what it was called, but I remember, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I've brought this book up before. And it was for different reasons. But hold on, y'all. I might have to go read this sucker again. But so yeah, he didn't want to go home, right? But then the giver had to remind him that the people in the community cannot know what they have been trained to do is wrong because they don't have the memories. Rosemary was unable to endure the dark memories of the past and instead unalived herself with the poison. Jonas and the giver devise a plan to return the community's memories so they may know where they have gone wrong. Both agree that Jonas will leave the community, thereby returning the memories to them. While the giver will stay to help them learn to live with their memories before joining his daughter, Rosemary, in death. Oh, that is so sad. So the giver, who was allowing Jonas to be the receiver of memories, tried to create the same dynamic between him and his daughter, but Rosemary's the daughter and she ended up unaliving herself because she couldn't take it. They plan to fake Jonas's drowning to limit the search for him, but he instead must escape in a rush with Gabriel upon learning of the child's imminent release. Yeah, because he got attached to Gabriel. He didn't want Gabriel to get, euthanized. The two are near death from cold and starvation when they reach the border of what Jonas believes must be elsewhere. Using his ability to see beyond, a gift that he does not quite understand, he finds a sled waiting for him at the top of a snowy hill. And then he got the memory of sledding. He and Gabriel ride the sled down towards a house filled with colored lights and warmth and love and a Christmas tree. And for the first time, he hears something he believes must be music. The ending is ambiguous, with Jonas depicted as experiencing symptoms of hypothermia. This leaves his and Gabriel's future unsolved. However, their fate is revealed in Messenger and Son, companion novels written years later. Ooh, I'm going to have to read them. In 2009, the National Book Festival, an author joking during Q&A, Jonas is alive, by the way. You don't need to ask the question. Oh, okay. I'm glad he lived, because I remember that being so weird. But the Messenger and Son. Interesting. Y'all, I literally went off on this tangent just because of I'll take you there. Interesting. So yeah, what I was getting at, yes, okay. But I'll be there by the Jackson 5 is like support. The I'll take you there is whoever this, I don't know who this is, that want to take you or us wherever we going, or what they want to take you or us or the collective like to a place where ain't nobody crying, ain't nobody worried, but there also ain't no smiling faces, lying to the races. So somebody wants help, or somebody's trying to get support to bring people to this quote unquote utopian society, which is actually very dystopian, which is usually what it turns out to be in a lot of these stories. It always turns out to be that the society that humans, man, because you're not God, you can't be God. People be trying to play God, but they ain't God. A lot of these societies where they play God and they try to create this place that, oh, we don't have to worry about evil, everything is perfect. There's always going to be a version of evil. So I don't know if this is something that y'all need to know, but there's always going to be a version of evil. You can't have good without evil. You can't have pleasure without pain. It's the duality. It's just, that's what it is. So that's why we go through ebbs and flows in life. That's why we have moments where we're up and moments where we're down. And then, because if you stay at the plateau for too long, it makes the same type of correlation as a flat line. What happens? Why does the heartbeat resemble hills and valleys, peaks and valleys and dips and all of that stuff? Is because that is life. The vibration, the pulse of life. That is what gives you life. When everything is flat and there's no terrain or there's no energy or there's no ups and downs, that indicates death. That is the end. So somebody's trying to take us to a place where there's a flat line, and that means death. Even the other song, I'll Be There, Reach Out, I'll Be There by the Four Tops, was talking about, you know, persevering. If you feel like you can't go on, all that type of stuff. Wow. Wow. Okay, so what is the message? So just know, like, even in the book, they made a plan to give all of those people back their memories, but a lot of people just were going along with it because that's what it's indoctrination. Wow. Okay. What is it for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? When it comes to all this information, what is it that you want Pisces to know from all of this information? Research. What the fuck? So there's some research being done, but there's also things that are not being researched as well. I don't know. There's possibly good research and bad research. This is duality in itself because the card is sideways. Ascending. So I don't know if you guys need to do more research on something, or if something is going to begin to be more researched, more popularized. But there's something that's beneath the surface that's coming up to the surface, or that needs to come up to the surface. And then we have celebration. Yeah. So this, I feel like to a certain degree, even though there's, so let me just share. I feel like to a certain degree, even though there's a lot of like good and evil on earth, and there's a lot of positive and negative things that happen, there's a lot of, you know, productive people, kind people, and then there's a lot of hateful, counterproductive people and negative people, right? But I still feel like the societies that we live in have, they've created a false society. Like, they've created this utopian society under the guise or the disguise that it's not a utopian society, or that it's not attempted to be a utopian society. So do you get what I'm saying? They want it to be a utopian society like in The Giver or Divergent or Handmaid's Tale, right? But they know that they can't do that. That's the goal of where we're going, as according to the controlling forces of these people who are in power, who are trying to control us. They're whittling down our brains and our ability to function as independent free thinkers over generations of enslaved people that aren't in literal chains, but they're in proverbial chains. That is how they're going to create this utopian society. That's why they changed the educational system. That's why they changed what they teach in colleges. That's why all of these things are happening, to where we are being micromanaged on a very, very, very micro cosmic level to reorganize the way our DNA is aligned, right? And how we think. That's why they've been spraying the air with crop circles. Well, crop circles. But that's why maybe it was crop circles, bitch. This is all alleged. I might be an insane bitch. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this to me is why they're spraying the air with these chemtrails and chemicals on the plants and, pushing farmers out of their farms. Is because I feel the experiment has gone beyond what they can control at this particular point in time. And there's like this weird duality that I feel with entities and forces that are of a different genetic makeup. People would call them aliens, demons, whatever. I feel like there are some of them who are watching our behavior and either want to find a way to inhabit this place, to be able to feel like there's good and evil on both sides. So let me explain this. Let's call them aliens, right? Beings of a different genetic makeup. There's some of them who understand, and they're fighting a spiritual battle as well, of good and evil, so to speak. Okay, because this also happened on Charmed. Remember when Leo died? And they took the emotions away from everybody from feeling the death of Leo. But Wyatt and Chris kept crying, and they didn't know why the babies were crying. And Chris was the only one there as a grown-up trying to tell Piper and Phoebe and Paige what was going on to break them out of the spell. I believe that some of us here on Earth are able to do that. Like, we're able to see past it. Of course, we see beyond the veil. We see past illusion, blah, 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 skip, okay? But there are also extraterrestrials or aliens or otherworldly beings, light beings, whatever you want to call it, who are fighting the same spiritual battle on their own planes of existence. And they are fighting for freedom as well. They are fighting for us to know our history. And when we know our history, it's kind of like a ripple effect where they'll know everything about their history and they'll do what needs to be done. And it's like if there's a collective awakening of all of the beings who are fighting for, spiritual, social, economical justice on whatever front, then the balance will be restored. It's not that there won't be bad, but there's there's levels to it. And I feel like the bad has become out of balance. So they support us on an energetic level so that we can fight those battles here, to see the lies that have been told and the memories that have been lost due to the rhetoric and programming that has been indoctrinated within us. And that's just what I feel. I feel like there's going to be a victory in this aspect of the battle. Y'all hear the sirens? Probably not. I gotta open the window anyway. I had to open the window because I need to light some Palo Santo. It's getting thick. But do you guys see what I'm saying? It's like history repeats itself. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that the light beings and, people from these other, galactic races, you're not going to sit here and tell me that they have not already been through and experienced what we're going through and experiencing right now. You get what I'm saying? So if we're in this endless loop and we're in this endless cycle that has to be broken for there to be ascension, there's a lot that we still have to learn for the ascension, in order for the ascension to take place. But a lot of us don't know what we're doing wrong because we've never known anything other than what it is that we do. So I feel like your spirit team, Pisces, they really want you to research. They really want you to find out, maybe, I don't know, whatever it is that you feel called to research. Just like these things that I'm bringing to you as far as like different talking points. We're talking about the giver. We're talking about, all of these beings and things like that. All of this stuff that I'm talking about right now is stuff that I was curious about, that I just kind of like either researched, went looking for it, or it's literally information that has just come to me. And I think that's what your spirit team wants you to do. I also feel like there's a lot of information that's going to just be coming to us in the near future. I just heard pale horse because the death card is right there. What is this research energy for Pisces? Because I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to turn this into a fake utopian society, but it's a whole lot of evil going on. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Yeah, and the death card. And the Ace of Cups. There's going to be a lot coming at you in Scorpio season. There's going to be a lot coming at you in Scorpio season. October, November is going to feel like there's a lot coming at you. But whatever this change is that you're going through, or the changes that you're going through, the transformations that you're going through, whether it's challenges, changes, or transformation changes, it's a blessing. What's the 7 of Wands with research? It's all the information is jumbled up too. All the information is jumbled up. I feel like somebody is researching a new invention. There's going to be an invention that it's like the internet. It's like something big like the internet, right? Somebody is going to invent like a big pool of information or knowledge that's overflowing, that's going to kind of like put all these jumbled pieces together. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. They're working on it now. They're building it now. But they're getting a lot of like pushback from people. 5 of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, the people who are in power are upset about this. Pisces, the people who, maybe this is a Pisces doing this. I'm picking up on it. Maybe we need to just go ahead and put our hands out into the atmosphere and send love to all of our Pisces brethren and sisterin. Because there's a Pisces doing this. And there's somebody who's in charge, a world leader or a government leader who's in charge, who's upset about it. They don't want this Pisces to achieve this. They don't want this Pisces to get this celebration. Oh, older woman. So there's somebody in the past who, look at the cards, black and white too, with the older woman and ascending. There's an older woman who started the research on this, and there's a Pisces who's going to finish it. There's buried research from an older woman. She wears glasses. She looks like this a little bit. It's a woman who did a lot of research and they scattered it around into different libraries and different buildings. It was lost. Or there was a disaster in a building. Either a building with a lot of paperwork got raided or it was burnt down. And now the research is coming back up to the surface. There's going to be a celebration because of this. What else is the Seven of Wands? This person may have even been reborn or reincarnated after death. Yeah, Chariot reversed. Confinement. Something is locked away in a building or confined in a building or hidden away. The plans on moving forward were halted. There's some type of building plans or construction plans that are being halted. No more construction is going to take place. No more building is going to take place. Research has ceased. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. So there's some type of delay in research or building. Of something. Either because of someone's death or because of like sabotage attempts. Now, this could be a negative entity or a negative force trying to build a society of like the type that I'm discussing, and their attempts are being thwarted. But I also feel like there's also an equal and opposite effort for the clarification of our history or the building of something that would be an asset to us fighting this higher spiritual battle that's being thwarted as well. So it goes both ways. You're going to start to see love and respect from a higher perspective. Your new career or something new that you're doing at your work or in your business is bringing you closer to like where you're meant to go, where you're meant to be. You're going to be working with someone else that's very passionate as well as you to bring something that was buried to the forefront. I feel like something is going to take teamwork as well. Just so you know how the battle is going right now, good was getting too far ahead or evil was getting too far ahead. I don't know. I'm like the commentator on the sidelines. What else for Pisces? Somebody was getting too much attention or somebody was getting too much success, so they had to throw a wrench in the plan or they had to create a problem. On a regular level, there could be someone who's deciding not to travel or deciding not to build something, or there could be like a stall or a stop when it comes to like building or developing, constructing something. Something could be being built in your area or in your neighborhood that could catch you off guard, or you don't really know much about it, but it's being built close to you. This could also be I don't know what this is. It's like somebody's losing control of a property. And there's a lot of like progress that's lost, or that's what the goal is to create a loss of progress or a loss of forward movement or a loss of like research. Somebody may be losing control over a building or a property. Your boss could literally be changing. The owner of your company could be changing. The owner of your property management could be changing. So rules could end up changing, or there's just a lot of information that's been lost. There may also not be a lot of information that you can find about whatever this is, or there's not a lot of information to find about this company. Like it could be a shell company. It could be a company that's masked behind another company. Someone is successfully slowing something down. This could be a community coming together to slow down the building of something within their community. Because there's like sketchy leadership or something like that. There's some type of celebration going on though. I feel like someone successfully slowed down the building of something or the creation of something. Or something that was slowed down is now being allowed to like speed up, or it's a good thing that it was slowed down. I don't know what this is about. Take it how it resonates. The stranger, someone or something you have yet to encounter will enter your life and completely change your reality. Wow, the devil. Distractions are being set on your path. Use care to avoid being drawn in. Don't let others play on your weakness. The soulmate. Prepare yourself to meet your soulmate. Open your heart and let love in. Your soul partner is ready. There is someone who I feel, okay, like the giver, right? The giver gave Jonas, the receiver of messages, all of that information. Okay, and this card says, someone or something you have yet to encounter will enter your life and completely change your reality. So you're receiving some type of information or receiving some type of messages that are changing your reality. It's like whatever our mental reality is within is what's going to manifest outside of us. So apparently all of us kind of feel like we're in some form of this dystopian like society type of breakdown thing. But it's like the only way out of it is to see that we're not like trapped within that society, that we can get out of that type of situation. I don't know. I just feel like the distractions are here to keep us from being able to see the reality that we're truly meant to see. This just feels like a distraction from what you're meant to be seeing or what you're meant to be paying attention to. So if you're in a situation where you feel like things are slowing down, or you feel like your success is being blocked, or you feel like you're not moving forward, there's going to be a celebration on the other side of that. Because there's information that's not being gathered, or there's information that's being scattered, or there's information that's being hidden that you cannot see. I feel like to distract you from the reality of what the real truth is. So I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Book your readings in the description box below. Subscribe to all my channels, you guys. Click the links in the description box. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, boos. Bye.